everyone, this is Sarah, the Catholic Homemaker. Today I want to share with you the importance of praying the Rosary together as a family every day and what we have been doing as a family. First of all, welcome to everyone to my channel, and to all those who are new, please consider subscribing to my channel so we can continue to grow this community. Also hit the thumbs up button if you like this video, and hit the notification bell for all notifications so you know when I post, which is every Monday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. Also hit the share button and comment below on the ways that you and your family pray the Rosary, what works especially for young kids, because that's the focus of this video. So we have a 4 and a 2-year-old, and it wasn't until a little over a year ago that I actually personally got into the practice of praying the Rosary every single day. Just with the way that things were starting to go in our country last year, I started to say the 54-day Rosary Novena for that. And I've said a number of 54-day Rosary Novenas before that, and potentially 1 or 2 after that. I don't remember exactly, but it was at that point that I prayed the Rosary every day. And when the 54-day Rosary Novena ended, I continued to say the Rosary every day after that. And so even though the novena ended, I felt compelled to continue to pray the Rosary every day. So I guess that's how I got into it as an adult. Now, growing up, we definitely did say the Rosary as a family. We did not say it every day. It was maybe like once in a blue moon, or maybe sometimes once a week. We would say family prayers about once a week, but I don't think it was always the Rosary, or maybe it was. I just don't remember clearly, but we definitely did not say it every single day. And I kind of had a love-hate relationship with the Rosary for a while, unfortunately, but thankfully, I mean, I should probably give credit to Mary to bringing me to this. I did consecrate myself to Mary, to Jesus through Mary, with 33 days to morning glory, like 2 to 3 years ago. And maybe that's what eventually brought me to having the devotion of saying the Rosary every single day. So it's a really important devotion, I think, because, you know, somebody famous, some famous Catholic said this many decades ago, but it's like the family that prays together stays together. I don't know if it was Archbishop Fulton Sheen or if it was another person around that time, but I totally believe that's true. There are statistics on married couples who say the Rosary together every day, and the rate of divorce is like 1 in 200. So it's a very low rate of divorce for people, for couples who say the Rosary together every day. It's definitely not an easy thing to do, because it takes at least 15 minutes, maybe more like 20 minutes, if you're saying it at a normal rate, to say the Rosary, and sometimes longer than that if you're saying a bunch of intentions. So I had just been personally saying it for myself every day since about August of last year, 2020. And then I just recently, within the past couple of months, I was thinking, like, how can I get my children to do it? Like, are they too young to really pay attention? And it seemed like my daughter, my oldest, was interested in it. So I was telling some, I'm in this Catholic homeschooling moms group, and, you know, sometimes we bounce off ideas off of each other, and I just was saying, like, hey, my oldest seems to be interested in the Rosary. I don't know what I do. Like, how do I keep her attention, or even the youngest too? And so her interest was that she was starting to ask, can we say the Rosary together? Because I think sometimes I would say like a decade of the Rosary here and there, and she would actually want to say the whole Rosary for me, with me. And, you know, every single night I lie down in bed with my daughters, and I'm just, you know, because they don't really feel safe until I go to sleep with them, or they fall asleep with me laying next to them. And so my oldest wouldn't go to sleep until we finished the rosary together. So in this Catholic homeschooling moms group, one of the moms was like, your 4-year-old wants to say the rosary? That's definitely a blessing, and you need to encourage that. So another one of the moms was saying that you could like turn on the TV to a YouTube channel and get one that has these images on it. Another idea was just to have like these images saved for each decade of the rosary. So you're not necessarily watching a video, but you're just kind of like changing the image after each decade. So I ended up eventually just finding a good channel on YouTube that says the rosary together. And I don't know how long it's been going on now. It's been going on at least a few weeks with my 4-year-old. And if I turn that on, she's transfixed, especially if she's holding my rosary. Now we have another rosary for her, but she likes my rosary better. It's really beautiful. And this is a wedding gift I got from my parents that was blessed by Pope Francis. And this is the bag it came in. This is my husband's here. And they're both very beautiful. They were both blessed by Pope Francis when he came to the United States. I think that was in 2015. So it was actually a very special gift. They gave it to us the night of our rehearsal dinner. And so anyway, I think she's just interested in my rosary because it's very beautiful. It's not like thread or plastic beads. I actually don't know the material of this, but it's definitely more durable than, say, a plastic bead. But we have, at least a few other rosaries, like a couple of them have been like baptism gifts for them, but we actually need to get those fixed because just a lot of rosaries you get kind of fall apart easily. So I would give that as a tip, is like, if you have a beautiful rosary, that might help your younger child be interested in the rosary. But definitely the YouTube channel. I will link to the one that I really like, and it has Debussy music in the background, so it's really beautiful. The music is just beautiful. It sets the tone, and the images are absolutely beautiful. The paintings for each decade and each part of the rosary, it just goes very well with what you're praying and makes sense, because it let's say the decade is about the ascension of Jesus into heaven. Well, it shows those images, and it kind of switches between images, and even my youngest is very interested in that. So anyway, I just wanted to share this with you guys, and I would love to hear from you in the comments if you have any better tips than what I shared to get your younger children especially interested in saying the rosary. And I think part of it is also making a habit with your family. I would like for my husband to do it with us, but unfortunately 6 days out of the week his work schedule gets in the way of doing that. So he's not around to put them to bed, but on Sundays that's a different story. And so I've been getting him to say it with us too. So I think it's important to try to get the whole family to say it together. But again, I'd love to hear from you. Let me know in the comments if you have some really good tips about getting your family to say it together, especially for younger children. I hope this video has been helpful, and I hope you have a wonderful week. May God bless you and your family.